Good morning, students. Okay, so in our today's class we are going to do exercise number 21. Okay, in that exercise we are going to see how to find the HCF and LCM of numbers which are given to us. Okay, so what does HCF and LCM mean? HCF means the full form of HCF is highest common factor. Highest common factor means if we take two numbers and find their factors, and if we take the common factors out of the factors of each number, out of those common factors, the factor which will be the highest one is known as the highest common factor. Okay, then for LCM, the lowest, we will see that when we solve the sums. Okay, how to take the factors of a number, then how to choose the common factors from them. Okay, so then the next one is LCM. LCM full form is lowest common multiple. So lowest common multiple means if two numbers are given to us, we write the multiples of the numbers. Multiples means, in short, multiples means we have to write the tables of that number. Suppose 2, if we have to write the multiple of 2, that means we write the table of 2. Okay. So here, if any number is given to you, we first write its multiples and then we choose the common multiples from them, from both the numbers, and then we see which is the lowest common multiple. Okay, so that is known as the lowest common multiple. Okay, so we will see how to find the HCF and LCM of given two numbers. So the first sum is, the first question says find the HCF and LCM of the given numbers. So the first sum, the two numbers given to us are 12 and 18. Okay, so first we find the factors of each number. So how do we find the factors? First we write the number which is given to you. So the first number is 12. So I have written 12. Then we go on dividing 12. So how do we divide 12? We start dividing by the smallest number. So which is the smallest number? Other than 1, we don't have to divide it by 1. We start from 2. Okay. So we have to first check if that number can be divided by 2. If it does not get divided by 2, we go to the next number. So here the number given to us is 12. 12 can be divided by 2? Yes. So I divide by 2. So 2 I write here, and 2 into how much is 12? 2 into 6 is 12. So I write 6 here. That means 2 multiplied by 6 will give me 12. Okay. Then the next number which I have got is 6. Now 6 I have to divide. So 6 can be divided by 2? Yes. So I divide 2 into how much is 6? 2 into 3 is 6. So the next number I have got is 3. Now 3 cannot be divided by 2, right? So we have to divide 3 by itself. So 3 is a prime number. So 3 into 1 will give us 3. So we have to go on doing this until we get 1 as our last number. Okay. So when we get a 1 in the last place, that means we have to stop there. Okay. So all these numbers which we have got here to the left hand side will be the factors of this given number 12. Okay. So I write the factors of 12. What factors I have got for 12? Factors of 12 are 2, 2 and 3. So I can even write them as 2 into 2 into 3. That means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. Or you can even separate them by a comma. Okay, so I write 2 into 2 into 3. Why 2 into 2 into 3? Because if I multiply these three numbers, I will get 12. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 3 is 12. So I get 12. Okay, so these all are the factors of 12. Now I need to find the factors of 18. Okay, so I write number 18. I go on dividing by the, starting from the smallest number. So the smallest number, this 18 can be divided by 2, right? So I divide. So 2 into how much is 18? 2 9s are 18, right? So I get a 9 here. Now 9, can 9 be divided by 2? No, right? 9 does not go in 2's table. So we go to the next number. After 2 which comes? 3. So can 9 be divided by 3? Yes, we get 3 into 3 as 9. So 3 3s are 9. So now I have got a 3 here. Now this 3 again I will multiply by 3. 3 into 1 is 3. So these are the factors of 18. So factors of 18 are factors of 18 are 2, 3 and 3. So 2 into 3 into 3. So now these are the factors of 12, these are the factors of 18. We have to find the common factors from both the given factors. Okay. So which are the common? Common means which are there in both the numbers. So common factors are, so here there is a 2 and here also there is a 2. So this first 2 is a common factor. So I will circle it. Okay. So 1, 2 is common. Then the number 12 is having one more 2. But 18 is not having one more 2, right? So again one more 2 is not common. Okay. Then we go to the next number. This also has a 3 and this number also has a 3. So 3 is the next common factor. Okay. So 2 into 3 I write. Okay. So 3, and then again here factors of 18, it has an extra 3, but there is no extra 3 in number 12. Okay. So these two are only the common factors. So this, the multiplication of these two common factors will be the highest common factor. So HCF, that is the highest common factor of 12 and 18. Of 12 and 18 is what? The multiplication of these two factors. So 2 into 3 is 6. So the highest common factor of 12 and 18 is 6. Now they have asked us to find the LCM also. So how do we find the LCM? To find the LCM, we have a formula. To find the LCM, the formula is HCF, which we have got here, HCF multiplied by the uncommon factors. Uncommon factors means here when we have taken out the common factors, whatever factors are left here will be the uncommon factors. Okay. So let us put here what is the HCF value? 6. So I put 6 here. Okay. Then the uncommon factors. Which factors are left which are not circled here? 1, 2 and 1, 3 is left. So I multiply it by this 2 and by this 3. Okay. Then on multiplying these three numbers, I will get the LCM. So the LCM will be equal to 6 into 12 is, or we can do this as 3 into 2 is 6, and this 6 into 6 is 36. So 36 is the LCM of 12 and 18. So in this way, once we get the HCF, by using this formula, we find the LCM of the given two numbers. Okay. So this is the way we find the HCF and LCM of two given numbers. Now we go to the second sum. The second sum, the numbers given to us are 20 and 50. So first what we do, we find the factors of the first number 20. So 20, we start dividing by the smallest number. So can 20 be divided by 2? Yes. So 2 into 10, we get 20. Or if we take the first digit here, the first number is 2. 2 can be divided by 2. So 2 into 1 is 2. And then 2 into 0 is 0. That means 2 into 1 is 2. 2 into 0 is 0. In this way. Okay. Now 10 and 10 we get. Can 10 be divided by 2? Yes. 2 5s are 10. So 2 into 5 is 10. So I get a 5. Now 5. Can 5 be divided by 2? No. So we go to the next number. 3. Can 5 be divided by 3? No. So we go to the next number. 4. Can 5 be divided by 4? No. So what is left now? 5. 5 is a prime number. So 5 can be divided by 5 only. Okay. So 5 into 1 is 5. 5 into 1 is 5. So we have got a 1 here. So we need to stop. Now, what are the factors which we have got for 20? Factors of 20 are 2, 2 and 5. So 2 into 2 into 5. Okay. Now we go to the next number 15. So now 15. Can 15 be divided by 2? No. By 4? No. So 15 can be divided by 3. Yes. By 3 it can be divided. Okay. So we start dividing. 3 into how much is 15? 3 into 5 is 15. 3 5s are 50. Okay. Now we get a 5 here. 5 is divided by itself only. So 5 into 1 is 5. 5 into 1 is 5. Okay. So what factors we have got for 15? 3 and 5. So factors of 15 are 3 and multiplied by 5. Okay. So now we write the common factors from those two. Common factors. So what are the common factors here? Here there is a 2, but this doesn't have a 2. This has a 3, but this doesn't have a 3. So, but 5 is there in both of them. Okay. So 5 is the common factor. So I circle it. Okay. So I have got 5 only. So this only will be our HCF. Okay. So HCF of 20 and 15 is equal to 5. Okay. So this is our HCF. Now we find the LCM. By which formula? This formula. So LCM will be equal to HCF multiplied by uncommon factors. Now what is the HCF? We have found the HCF. It is 5. So we need to put 5 here. Okay. Then multiplied by uncommon factors. Which are the uncommon factors? The factors which are not circled from this are the uncommon factors. So which all are not circled? 1, 2, second 2 and 1, 3 is not circled. So these 3 are the uncommon factors. So we need to multiply 2 into 2 into 3. Okay. So this multiplication, now what we get? 5 into 2 is 10. 10 into 2 is 20. 20 into 3 is 60. Okay. So LCM is 60. So the LCM of 20 and 15 is 60. So I write it as LCM of 20 and 15. This is equal to 60. Okay. So is 60. Okay. So we have found the HCF also and the LCM also of the given two numbers. Now the third sum. Okay. So now the third sum, the numbers given to us are 24 and 14. So first we start finding the factors. So factors of 24, I write 24 and start dividing it. So this 24 can be divided by 2. Let's see. See how this, we know 2 stable only till 2 tens are 20, right? And 24 is greater than 20. So how do we multiply? How do we divide? We see each number which is there. Okay. So 2 into, for if I leave this number, if I have only 2 here, then what is 2 into 1 is 2, right? 2 into 1 is 2. So this is divided. Now we go to the second number, 4. 2 into what is 4? 2 into 2 is 4, right? So we get that 2 into 12 is 24. Okay, so we have got a 12 now. Now 12 can be divided by 2. 2 into how much is 12? 2 into 6 is 12. So 2, 6 are 12. Okay. Then 6 again can be divided by 2. So 2 into how much is 6? 2 into 3 is 6. Then 3 into 1 is 3. Okay. So these all are the factors of 24. So factors of 24 are 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Okay. Now the next number is 14. So 14, can 14 be divided by 2? Yes, we know that 2 into 7 is 14. So 2 sevens are 14. Now 7 is a prime number. It does not go in any other table, but only in the its own table, right? So 7 into 1 is 7. Okay, so what are the factors of 14? 2 and 7. So factors of 14 are 2 into 7. Now we find the common factors. So which are the common factors? I can see only 1, 2 which is common. Okay, so only 1, 2 is common. Here there are 2 more 2's, but are they in 14? No. It has a 3 also, but does this have 3? No. This has a 7, but does this 24 have a 7? No. So only 2. Only 1, 2 is common between these two numbers. Okay, so that is the HCF. So HCF is equal to 2. If we get more than one numbers, if we get more than one common factors, we need to multiply them to get the HCF, as we saw in the first sum. Okay, so this we have got now the HCF. Now we have to find the LCM. So to find the LCM, we know the formula is HCF multiplied by uncommon factors. So what is the HCF now? We have found out it is 2. So I put 2 in place of HCF, and then the uncommon factors. Which factors are remaining here? 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. So I multiply 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. Okay. Now I need to find the answer of this multiplication. So 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 8 into 3 is 8 2s are 16. 8 3s are 24. Now 24 into 7. How much is 24 into 7? 7 14, 7 28, 7 4s are 28, 7 2s are 14, 15, 16. So 168. Okay. So the multiplication of all these numbers is 168. So our LCM is 168. Okay. So this 2 is the HCF of 24 and 14, and 168 is the LCM of 24 and 14. So in this way we solve the LCM and the HCF of two given numbers. So this was all about exercise 21. So we stop here and we will meet in the next class with the next exercise. Okay, goodbye.